Can you take your places, please? Thank you. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Where the River Colne flows through its banks, on the mighty Pennines' eastern flanks, old Ramden's Canal links to the Calder, though St. Peter's Church is even older. For rebuilt in 1833, it's from the 11th century. Folk come from miles around to see the Tolson Museum, the Art Gallery, and the famous Choral Society, and the somewhat threatened library. It's the shining jewel of Kirklees, known for the textile industries, and the giants of rugby league football, and Huddersfield Town FC and all. If you want a town steeped in tradition, look no further on your mission. For whatever way you give or take it, Huddersfield's the place to make it.
It is said that folk from Yorkshire sure have true grit, and the good people of Huddersfield, they have plenty of it. Sir Patrick Stewart went boldly where no one had gone before. Sir Harold Wilson went twice through number 10's door. James Mason went 20,000 leagues under the sea. And Gordon Kay made us laugh as the Frenchman René. In the 50s, Derek Ibbotson ran the world's fastest mile. In the 60s, Anita Lonsborough swam for gold with a smile. As that Huddersfield son, Roy Castle, would say, they were all true record breakers. So to all these Huddersfield people, they are the pride of our nation, and they made it right here with complete dedication.
Huddersfield is the place to make it big. So many opportunities, you just have to dig. Chances for the businessman to be on top, whether you are a manufacturer or own a shop. Huddersfield has a great Yorkshire tradition of working class. So come to Huddersfield and earn some brass. You may overlook Huddersfield at a glance. Come start a venture. You will have every chance. Don't discard Huddersfield. Support you will get. You will be welcome here, so do not fret. So come to Huddersfield. Don't take my word for it. With its diversity and promise, you will make it.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be part of it. Huddersfield, Huddersfield. Those vagabond up in a city that never sleeps and find I'm number one, king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old Huddersfield. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, Huddersfield. Huddersfield, the place to make it.
Huddersfield, the place to make it. Is it fortune or fame? Perhaps it's the Huddersfield Giants, a team on top of the game. Famous folk hail from this town, the best there's ever been. Perhaps they mean your very own Vic in his regalia of emerald green. Maybe it's Kingsgate, the nearby shopping centre. Perhaps they mean your very own Vic, who owns regalia in light magenta. Huddersfield's proud of its heritage, its history second to none. Perhaps they mean your very own Vic, whose hair has now sadly gone. But Huddersfield is rightly proud. It is the place to make it. Now I'll escape on my one good leg before Victor tries to break it.
Loyal citizens of hypnotic Huddersfield, now listen close. What could be worse? This crier's going to shout in verse. Today's the day for words outspoken. A Huddersfield cry I now betoken. A world-famed choral society, an entrepreneurial university. And no, this is no afterthought. This town is famous for its sport. A championship club of great renown. The football players of Huddersfield Town. The Super League leaders. Let's behold those giants garbed in claret and gold, with something others should aspire. The only team with its own town crier. Yes, Huddersfield's the place to make it. Sing it, kick it, try it, shake it. God bless Huddersfield.
Huddersfield is the place to make it. Whatever your talent, idea or passion, in Huddersfield Town, you can make it happen. Like a champion real ale, with the right ingredients here, you will never fail. Huddersfield Giants, the best team in the country, the Food and Drink Festival, the Festival of Light, and you can rely on the Keys restaurant to get it right. Yes, making it in Huddersfield may lead to fortune and fame. Just remember, Huddersfield's the name. However you make the millions you bank, remember the folks that you must thank, supporters and sponsors that you use, and of course your town crier who spreads your good news.
The place to make it is Huddersfield. It has an extraordinary yield of talented people, of clever folk. Now listen carefully, it's not a joke. I aim to find out just what it is. Perhaps I'll send out a local quiz. Ask each and every passerby, do you live in Huddersfield? Tell me why. It is in Huddersfield, but do you know where? It lives on corners and streets here and there. It comes from on high, and you can't get much higher. It's all been made up by the local town crier. Yes, Huddersfield is the place to pick, according to its handsome town crier called Vic. God help us find it.
Citizens of Huddersfield, residents of the North, East and West Ridings, all here assembled, greetings. Gather round, ponder well. Why is Huddersfield the place to make it? It is because Huddersfield makes it happen. It is because Huddersfield makes it better. Whether it is carpets for planes, tennis balls, Rolls-Royce car bodies, the world's most expensive suit, or a Prime Minister called Harold Wilson, all have been made in Huddersfield. Frank Sinatra sang about New York. If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. Obviously, his songwriters chose the wrong town. Everybody knows that the right place to sing about is Huddersfield, the place to make it.
Huddersfield, a town that works as a unit, that strives for one goal and has done since it bought itself and became its own landlord in 1920. On its way to achieving that goal, the town has given us the Rugby League, the Yorkshire Terrier, the finest of textiles and fabrics, true sporting heroes, outstanding contributions to art, theatre and music, plus technological expertise. The town lies in the heartland of Yorkshire's outstanding digital offering and has been noted for its scenery and the historic legacy held within its buildings and industries. Together, Huddersfield Huddersfield's students, artists, local authority, technology, manufacturing, entertainment and service companies are working to make Huddersfield the place to make it. God save the Queen!
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the 2013 British Town Crier Championships.
My name's Anthony Church, MBE. I'm from the city of Oxford. I also town cry for Banbury, for Chipping Norton, for Tame, for Wallingford. I cover most of Oxfordshire.
How did you become a town crier?
Well, basically what happened was, I'm an ex-regimental sergeant major, so I've always had a big mouth. And I met the town crier of Gloucester, because I was a Toastmaster, and he was at a function that I was at. And he said to me, you should get into town crying. And I said, I'm not interested, Alan, I'm quite happy doing what I do. And then about 3 weeks later, he rang me up and said, I've got a problem. I said, what? He said, I'm double booked. He said, could you do a job in Oxford for me? He said, you live there? I said, yeah, of course I can. He said, what time do you want me? He said, 10 till 4. I said, what's a stupid time to have a Toastmaster? He said, did I not tell you it was a town crying job? I said, no. So I said, well, I've got no hat, I've got no coat, and I've got no belt. So he said, no, but you know where I live in Gloucester. I'll lend you my spare set. And he did. And I went and did the job. And I rang him on the Wednesday and said, I'm bringing your stuff back, Alan. He said, no, don't. I said, why? He said, because the company want you back again on Saturday. And that's how it started, and then I just got into it.
Fantastic. And what's it like taking part in a competition like that?
Oh, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. I mean, to come to a competition, you see some people you don't see all the year round, you know, and it's just great camaraderie. You know, the thing is, if I don't win today, one of my friends has won, you know, and that's the sort of camaraderie that you get. And it's good to see the different costumes and the ladies all enjoying it as well. It's great, and long may they continue.
Mainly, we've got to thank the Keys restaurant.